And welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Well, I think it's about time we start switching over to actually having armor on. So we got Caitlin's armor on, along with Duncan's sword, and the DLC shield. Not the DLC shield, the achievement shield. It might be a little too early for this big of a change this quickly, because we have 80 fatigue, but we will see. Let's see, do we have other rings we can equip on too? I didn't even look. That one gives +1 to all abilities. Do we have anything better? I don't think we do yet. No, I don't believe we do. I know what ring's going to go there, but we do not have it yet. Yeah. Okay, well, let us move on. We're actually going to go... Well, I'm going to make a quick pit stop at Soldier's Peak, but then we will actually go to a good location and continue the story. So, I'll see you guys in just a second. Oops, folks, yeah, this triggered, I had to go back into the camp for something, and, yeah, Morgan, found something in the grimoire, so, here we go. What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands, but this is not it.
You look, So it was for nothing then?
No, not for nothing. There is much of interest here in her writings, and one thing in particular I find fascinating. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Ooh. A spell of immortality?
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
I see. Sounds like fun. So why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else, or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
I see. So what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Sounds like fun. For these loyalty missions, I am going to do them the best way I see fit. So I'm not going to do the exact opposite choice, because there is two choices you could do here. I'm just going to do the one I think is best. Isn't that a little extreme?
It may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I. Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. so obviously I cannot be the one to do it. Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. Confront her
Okay,
and
sorry
slay her
about that,
quickly.
folks. You probably
I
heard the
doubt she
phone
will truly
ringing.
be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Sounds like a good deal. Do I have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Okay, anyway, that is Morgan's quest, which we will be doing. We'll be trying to do everybody, because I didn't get to do everybody last time. Let's talk to them.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Yes, wait. Oh, wait, I talked to the wrong guy. I was like, wait a minute, where's... There we go.
Enchantment?
Sandal. Yes, enchantment.
Enchantment!
I forgot to do this again, so we're doing it now. Yeah, I have Duncan's sword equipped. Okay, let's see what I can give myself. Anything good? The physical resistance isn't bad. It's a frost. Yeah, we're gonna go with the physical resistance. It's not a master rune, but it's still good, and it's all we have. Let's see. Fire wouldn't be bad. I think we're going to go with Chance to Paralyze. I never used the rune. I don't know how useful it is, but we're going to find out. Switch to Armor. I guess we don't have any armor that can be enchanted. Yeah, we'll switch over to Duncan's Dagger, which Zathrian now has equipped. We're going to give it Cold and Fire. Who is this sword? Oh, Zathrian again, that's right. We'll give this one Lightning. And chance to reduce movement speed. That'll be good. Okay. Now then, there is one more
Are
thing
you
I
sure
did
I
forget.
can't interest you in this hat? A pair of ears? I'm sure you'll be...
Let's see here. Where is it? It's under here. Yes, the Pet Rock. And in fact, that's also good too. Yeah, these are, I believe that one's, yeah, we'll get both of these. They don't cost any money at all. You just get them. And the Grey Warden Hand Puppet. We'll leave that there. Anyway, these items are special items you can give your party members to, switch over to the right person. Yeah. These, will boost their, affinity by 50. So you can
I
use
could
these
get
right
used
away.
to this, you know.
Yeah, it was 23 because 23 was max for him. Yeah, they gave him a massive bonus. And then, you have, one for Shale. So I think you have to use Shales to actually get, Shale's, mission. Pet Rock.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, we'll just leave it default, Herbert. The Pet Rock. Now he's in our inventory. And where's Alistair? Up there was Alistair. Grey Warden Hand Puppet. Oh wait, we already gave it to him. Duh. Here we go.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Yeah, we'll give that to him. And then Liliana also has the loot. Oh, okay. She already has it equipped. Okay, we did do that. I was wondering. Alright, now we can leave. let us get out of here. And I forgot one more thing. Okay, this is just to save space. We're going to give Alistair the Blood Dragon armor. And then we're probably going to sell this armor. So Alistair will look cool. Kind of.
This
Not
should be
really,
easy
I
enough.
don't really like the armor, to be honest. Okay,
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
now then. We are going... Yeah, we'll go to the woods next. That'll be good. And will we be waylaid? I expect to be waylaid. No, we actually didn't get caught walking all that distance. I'm amazed.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
I have business with your leader, actually.
And what business is that?
I will tell that to the keeper and no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you.
Go ahead
Follow
and
me.
try to hit me.
I see we have guests.
Indeed.
Lovely. It's a whole colony.
Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
I come representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
I just realized I was calling... What's his face, Zathrian? Oops. Oh well. No big deal. My name is Nadia. A pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Yes, because I didn't just walk all this distance for nothing.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that That would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I am good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Sounds like fun.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest.
I would hope so.
It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How do you know if you've been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Very well. Yes, do all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
Want to ask about
Go on,
something
then.
else? I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Well, I want to ask him if I can get some equipment
Yes.
somewhere.
What is it you need? Have you news?
I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
Very well. I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Okay. Let's talk to this woman.
Underanitishan, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zaprian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
If you like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls, all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
It isn't an easy life for them, that's true.
What about you? What was life like amongst the humans?
Better than most, since I was accepted into the circle.
Yes, I suppose that would be a better life than many elves have. You are fortunate. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
I didn't... let's see. What do I want to choose here? I think some of them do. Not all humans are the same. We'll go with that one.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan, and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family. A very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
Go with this response.
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Your homeland was called the Dales, I thought.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
But I'm not responsible for what's been done to the elves.
That's true, and you're not even a human, so it's doubly unfair. But fairness does not play into such feelings. No outsider has ever been good for us.
You weren't hostile.
I was not born here, so I see things differently from the others. Still, I do not blame them for what they feel. Perhaps this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
Go with this response.
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Oh, lovely. Does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes. After a millennium of slavery, our people were freed by Andraste, the human's prophet who spawned the Chantry.
But you don't worship the Maker?
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her, or her god.
Didn't Orlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Orlathan fought, they lost.
Elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently, and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
Interesting. I wouldn't ask this normally, but...
In time, and with seclusion, we Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
Interesting. That's rude to say, so we're not going to say that.
Shemlen, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Orlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
Okay. That's
Certainly.
something else. Tell me about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
I'm sorry, it must have been horrible.
It was. The long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said the Dalish rescued you from bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Interesting. You didn't have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Orlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
You must be proud of your accomplishment.
I am. The ceremony where Zathrian anointed me as his first was the proudest day of my life. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shiro.
Okay, folks, well, I'm going to cut the part here. We made some progress finally. It's been a little while, but... oh well. I wanted to talk to the party members in the last few parts, so... if some of you didn't like that, sorry, but... you're not the only people that are probably watching this. I hope. If you are, then I'm sorry. But, until next time, folks, until then...